box. Come on. Come on this side. Come on this side. Yes, come on this side. Good boy. Such a good baby. Such a good boy. Hey. Welcome back, guys. I hope I took 15 minutes. Did I? Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. Say hello. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Here, here. Hey guys, welcome back. Like up the live, guys. As you come, just like the live, because I don't want you guys to forget. So like the live, guys. Like up the live. See Mr. Man over there doing him own thing. Like up the live, guys. Guys, like up the live. Come on, man. Like up the live. Like up the live. Like up the live. Like up the live. As you come on, just like up the live. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Like up the live. Like up the live. Like up the live. Hey, like up the live. Like up the live. Hey, like up the live. 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 Go. Let them like up the live, pops. Like up the live. 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 Okay, guys. Welcome back, guys. So guys, let me talk to you about the fares. Guys, I usually pay $200 to go to Half a Tree, right? Because I have to take a bus from Spanish Town, like Central Village, and then go to Half a Tree, and then from Half a Tree I have to take a taxi to go to Mona. If that's in the evenings, if I do get a straight bus, I take that. So with the increase of fares, I'm wondering, ain't nobody thinking about students, especially university students? I have so much cost to bear. Nobody's thinking about us. Come on, nobody at all thinking about us. Because when you raise the fare, that means our everything will raise for us, because when fare raises, we'll have to spend more money to get to school, more money to come back from school. That's a lot. Hence why people board at school. But what if you cannot afford boarding? Come, pops, come. Leave that. Come on. Come over here. Come boy. Come boy. Good boy. Come, give me that. So, what if... Come, baby. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you very much. Yes. What if you can't afford to board? Welcome back, guys. Like, why you decide to raise the fare in the middle of the semester? Come on. Like, people are struggling just to get to school every day. Imagine you increasing the amount of money that they have to spend. I'm saying that's like I understand that, you know, everything is increasing and the taxi men and sexy women, they want a raise, but child, raise everything, every fear everywhere. It's kind of unfair because people live far. Some people have to take 3-4 things just to get to school. Imagine those people. They're spending probably $1,000 just to get to school and $1,000 to get back from school. That's crazy. And that the having like the lunch or whatever the case may be. If you carry lunch, you still have to buy food to cook. You have to buy extra food to cook so you can get to carry lunch. So we're struggling. Come on. It's like not everyone is struggling because some persons they drive to school, so they will just have to worry about gas. But even gas is raising, so everything is a problem. Like imagine somebody struggling to get to school, right? And you increase the fear, you increase prices of everything, food. Even you come and roll on, you put on the deodorant, you have to, everything is so expensive now, every single thing, and you increase the price of fear. What are you basically telling? Come, Paps, come. What are you telling us? That look, you see, if you don't have no money, no bother this side. Come, Paps. Come. Alright. You're basically telling, look, if you don't have any money and your family is not of such status, look here, don't bother think you're going to get a tertiary education. So it's like a cycle. I was explaining to somebody, right? The system, and the honest truth is the system, it is not fit deemed for people that don't really have it. People like me, the system wasn't created for me. Wasn't created for people like me. Even if you do get a scholarship to pay probably half of your school fee, what about you going to school? You have to keep in mind those stuff, right? The system wasn't created for people like us. That's the honest truth. Because if you're struggling to get to school, right? You're even struggling to find tuition, much less, and you're struggling to get to school every day. How are we going to uplift ourselves from the inner city, right? You have to be very determined, because a lot of obstacles are going to come. See? The increased fear for the masses, right? And majority of Jamaicans, we don't own a car. We take the bus. And when you increase, you're not just affecting school people. You're affecting person with the minimum wage. Alright, let's speak about persons like that. What, 15,000 for 2 weeks, right? Alright, the increased fare. Say you take one bus each day. So call it $500 for 1 day. That's $2,500 for a week. That's $2,500 for a week. And then for 2 weeks, that's $5,000. So that's $5,000 out of your $15,000, right? So $10,000 leave back. You have 2-3 children sending go to school. How can that maintain you? Let's be honest. Let's reason. How can $15,000 maintain it when fare increase, food constantly increasing, every soap, everything constantly increases? How can somebody survive on $15,000 every 2 weeks? And then you're not even thinking about what if that person have a child going to the university. They have to help that child with lunch money, fare, clothes, shoes, book, bag, everything with $15,000 every 2 weeks. And you want to raise everything. Alright, if you raise everything, raise wages, right? Wage the minimum wage so people can have something to eat when they work 2 weeks. We need like some kind of like reform, because if everything constantly going up and the pay which is used to maintain our daily life, if that is not increased, how can we survive? How can people like better themselves? Because you go to student loan, you go to student loan, they barely want to give you a loan if you don't have a guarantor, right? Not barely, you're not even getting a loan. Alright, and you want to go to school. You don't have anybody in your household working. No family member is not willing to stand up for you. Rather friends. No friend is going to stand up for you, or nobody that you know. Your pastor, him probably have 20 kids he's been a guarantor for. So him really and truly can't be there to help you, right? How can a young person like me get a head start, right? If we constantly not educating our younger generation, the next 10 years we're not going to have any doctors, we're not going to have any lawyers, we're not going to have nobody, because look, nobody's going to go to school, because if everything is so expensive, people can't afford to go to school, people can't afford to eat food. We need like some type of reform, some help from the government, or I don't know what the case might be. I don't know. I know like it's hard to like don't increase prices because of things, but if we educate our younger generation, the next 15-20 years we won't have this problem of inflation. But if we're not giving them the opportunity to go to school and get an education and uplift themselves, and to educate them about the economy and inflation and macroeconomics and microeconomics, how are we going to move Jamaica? Because to be honest, we are the future. The young people are the future of Jamaica. And if we don't have an educated set of young people, what is Jamaica going to be the next 15-20 years from now? We're going to be at this one place. We're going to be in a spiral, and then less and less people are going to get educated. So we need some type of assistance. Like, how can you increase the fare in the middle of a semester? Look, it's hard enough. Alright, it's hard enough for people that lives in like outside of Kingston to go to school. Okay, alright. It's hard enough. Like up the live, guys. It's hard enough for people who live outside of Kingston to get to school. Where and Mona. Imagine the increase of fear. Like, come on, man. I know everybody needs to eat, but children need to go to school to get educated. And if we can barely find food, how are we going to manage to find fear? Child. Huh? How are we going to manage to find fear? Be realistic now. Everything is increasing, and with everything increasing, every factor increasing, the main factor is not increasing, which is wages and salaries. Okay, if the government did even raise fear, because they did with the government, the public sector, they did raise fear for some parts of the ministries did raise their wages, right? It's not much. Imagine you get $15,000 every 2 weeks, right? Because that's the minimum wage now. And you have to pay $5,000 out of that $15,000 just to reach at work. And what if you go to work and you don't have time to cook? You have to buy food, right? So at $10,000 out of food, that for the 2 weeks. So what are you going to eat? What are you going to send your kids to school with? Huh? Same here in the St. Martin. Now we need some type of help from the government. Like give us a break from all these taxes. Everything is tax. Every single thing is tax. Right? Everything is that we don't have anywhere to turn to. We don't have anywhere to turn to. Oh, $15,000 per week. Oh. It's $15,000 per week. Well, even that's still not a lot of money for somebody that's an adult, that has children and responsibility. Huh? Cause if you buy one tin of feed or $2,000, you buy rice, flour, sugar, that's like 10 grand for your groceries, and then 5 grand for your traveling. What are you going to put aside for the future? What are you going to save out of that? Because you have to save. You have to save because if you have a child, you have to save because you never know what will happen. Right? That's even not substantial, $15,000. That's still not. Imagine you having a child going to college. Alright, Papa. Yes, not to mention JPS bill. Not to mention your JPS bill and your water bill. What are you going to do? Like, we need help from the government. Like students, we need, like I heard like there are some student bodies that came together to said they need to put a hold on the increase in fares. And I'm with them 100% because before the fare even raised, look, I came on here and say the fare to go to school is very hard to find, right? Imagine them people here increasing fares. How are we going to survive? Like, you just constantly putting us at a disadvantage. Persons that don't have it, poor people, and 80% of 70 to 80% of Jamaicans, we are living below the standard of living. Child, come. We are living below the standard of living. Huh? And it's so hard that we have to fight so hard to go to school. We have to fight. Like, you really have to have ambition in Jamaica, to come out and be something great, because there's everything throwing at you, for you not to be successful and you not to come out and have a degree. If you check it right now, probably probably 60% of the population, they don't have a degree. And how does that look for the future? If we're not educating the younger generation, how are we going to produce great people? How are we going to advance in technology if we can't invest in our younger generation? I believe that the government should invest in young people. Instead of you paying how much millions to build a sign, use that money to put in the education system. Like, you use the money to do some. I'm not critiquing or nothing, but I'm just speaking from my point of view. You use the money to do some things. A sign when hurricane will come and blow it over, it gone. Huh? Something. But the foundation of the foundation of your country, you're not willing to invest in more decks and chairs for the school. Invest in teachers, because teachers have to fight so hard to get a degree, believe it or not. You guys don't even know what teachers go through to get a degree. They have to fight to get a degree. invest in the education system. You want to invest in some unnecessary things like sign. You can just print a word and put it up. You don't have to do a $1,000,000 sign. How much $1,000,000 a sign? Oh, invest in our education, man. Like, imagine we're struggling and fighting the hard battle of life just to be somebody, and then everything just come and box you down. There's right, everything come and box you down. So when they increase fare, they're going to food constantly increasing. Our daily needs constantly. How are we going to survive? How are we going to survive? Oh, 15,000 a week. That's not a lot of money. Probably if you don't live in Jamaica, you get 15,000 a week. What? It's a lot of. Look, it's not. Look, things are very expensive. I know people are going to say that things are expensive overseas as well, but I don't think it compares to Jamaican prices. Because you guys can walk into a dollar store and you can get a dollar mackerel or some things. Look, nothing out here is not equivalent. A mackerel is not equivalent to $1 US out here. So it's not. Look, you see, in America, this someone tell me that they can apply for some grants so they can go back at school. In here, Jamaica, you apply. Look, I apply for many grants, even grants that didn't go for me. Look, I apply for every grant I can think of. Right, essays. Because the amount of things. Look, and I know I don't get a grant, so you have to be very lucky to get a grant and stuff like that. But until Jamaica is hard. And I was having a conversation with one of my donors, and she had a grandchild, right? And she wanted a grandchild to do her degree out here. But I say I was just being honest. This is my point of view. Look here, when you do get a degree in Jamaica, nobody is willing to employ you because they will say you're overqualified, they can't pay you, they can't do this. So it's like, even if you do get a degree, you still have to be very lucky to get a job. The system don't provide jobs for people. You know how much people here in living in the ghetto, or if you're not from the ghetto, they can't get a work because they are claimed to be overqualified. They have a degree, nobody is willing to employ them, to pay them. You have to fight to get a job. You have to literally fight to get a job in Jamaica. You have to constantly fighting to survive. You have to fight to survive, and probably this is not everybody reality. Some people are just lucky, but I'm telling you, you have to fight. Like growing up, manager. Can bite up these pops. Alright. Come see. Look. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Wanna sleep? You have to constantly fight to be somebody in Jamaica. Alright. Yes, alright. Come see pops. Yes. Mm-hmm. Alright. Yes, guys, you have to constantly fight, man. Alright. It's okay. Yes. You have to constantly fight, man, to survive. Constantly. Like, I can only speak of the ghetto because this is where I'm from and this is my reality. Let me tell you. We're constantly stuck in a spiral. Yes. Alright. Come. Want food? Alright, come. Yeah, we have to constantly be stuck in a spiral. It's like every time we're trying, something always have to pull us down. You go to an interview, you have 8 subjects. You go to an interview, right? You go to an interview, and the first thing they see on your resume is your address. And then from they see your address, don't bother. So they don't want to bother to proceed with the interview. You start getting some bad face, you start getting some cold shoulder, and that's the honest truth. This is our reality that we're living in. Right? So you can't get a job. You do try to go to school, the school fee holding you by your neck, choking you. Right? You guys hearing me? The school fee hold you by your neck, choking you. You can't afford to get a tertiary level because school is very expensive. To better yourself is very expensive. So you're constantly stuck in the ghetto. Everywhere they don't want to take you because of your address. And that's the honest truth. Okay, you try to uplift yourself. You know, I was explaining to someone earlier and say that it's harder for a man to make it more than a woman. It's harder than a man to make it more than a woman. Because a woman, probably because she's pretty or she probably have a nice physique, a man will just marry her and take her into wealth. Not a man. That barely happens to men. They have to constantly fight the battle, the struggle. They have to constantly fight it. You know? They have to constantly be fighting it. And it's the honest truth. So you see, like, living in the ghetto, it's hard to come out. And you have to break out of the ghetto mentality. Because from the ghetto you have some people that tell you, look here, you're from the ghetto, it's you right here say you're gonna stay and right here say you're gonna die. You have to be very lucky to make it out. No, I don't believe in luck. Everything is hard work. You have to work hard and you have to be determined and consistent. You have to be very consistent, especially trying to make it out of the ghetto. Because I'm telling you, it's not an easy road. People are going to find every little thing to then try to like bring you down just because they're from the ghetto. Look, people from the ghetto, they didn't choose to not born in wealth or choose to come from the ghetto. We're born here and we have to just make it out. And you have to be strong because people constantly just come and terrorize you. Some police, just the mere fact say you look a type of way, them categorize you as a criminal. Even when you work your honest job. Even when you work your honest job. So you see we have to constantly be fighting. You have to be determined, you know. I will have to fight to make it out. Don't think the persons that come from the ghetto that it was an easy road that they travel. That's why I have to big up everybody that make it out of the ghetto, because it's not easy. It's not an easy road. Miss Kitty, so much people come from the ghetto and they are great today. Yeah, you have to put God in everything you do. That's true. Put God in everything you do. But I'm telling you, the odds are like society keep on fighting poor people. Because if you're poor, certain opportunities aren't for you. That's the honest truth. Certain opportunities aren't for you if you're poor. Certain opportunities aren't for you. Look, it's the grace of God put me right here where I am today. Nobody but the grace of God. Huh? And I'm telling you, I'm one out of millions of young people. Alright. I'm one out of millions of young people that have potential to be great. Just one. But guess what? Some of them, they lose hope. They drop off the way. Drop off out of the way. No, you want to sleep a while ago, child? So, it's very hard. It's very hard. Oh, somebody's asking. Yes, Miss Kitty is from the garrison. She didn't grow with a lot of opportunity, but she made it out. So you see, I use those people as inspiration. Say, if they can do it, I must can do it too. You know how much people suffer, you know? Look here, people suffer. I mean, people suffer in the ghetto. People suffer. Some people can't find food. Them can't find clothes to put on. Them can't find nothing. Them can't even find lunch money to send their children go to school. You understand? And then society just constantly fighting us. They raise everything, so it make it worse that we can't afford it. The ghetto is not an easy place. Not an easy place to live, because you have some, not going to say that everybody is hardworking in the ghetto. Not everybody, everywhere you go, is not everybody hardworking and want certain things. You have some people that don't have no ambition at all, and they are from the ghetto, and they just want to stay on the road every day, beg, rub out them hand me like this, smoke, and them just want to stay some type of way. But you have genuine people that work hard and them really want to make it out of the ghetto. But it's hard. Society just keep on holding our 2 foot. Keep on holding our 2 foot to say you're not going to make it. People start classify you. They start look down on you. They start look down on you. They start say, she from the ghetto. Nothing good not come from the ghetto. And that's the honest truth. They start saying nothing good not come from the ghetto. Don't employ her. She's going to bring a lot of disgrace to the company. Don't bother to employ somebody from there. And that is the harsh reality that we live in. We just constantly have to fight the fight. And we have to pray. And we have to hold the faith. Because God never give us more than what we can bear. He will never give us more than what we can bear. And God don't look on where we're from. God don't look on the outside and the material. Come, Pops. Come. God don't look on the outside and the material things. He look on the heart. And God is not like man. God is not like man. So Him give us chances. Him constantly give us chances. A lot of people, man, make it out of the ghetto. You have to congratulate them because it's not an easy road. It's not an easy road. Because not just society looking down on you, people even from the same community start mouth you. Them start say some negative things towards you. Them start say some negative easy in a child. Them start say some negative things about you and they start do everything in them power just to hold you back. So it's not an easy fight. So you're getting fight from people around you. You're getting fight from society. No, Pops. You're getting fight from society. You're getting fight from society. You're getting fight from people constantly. So you have to know what you're doing. You have to pray. Look, you see, if you don't have God with you from the ghetto, if you're from the ghetto and you don't have God in your midst, remember, man, you're going to get a fight that you can't manage. You have to constantly pray. You have to constantly fast. You have to pray. Nothing beats prayer. And nothing beats prayer. Nothing. And I have to give thanks every day because you have to give thanks that God is not like man. He's not like man. So you have to give thanks every day. You have to pray. Even if you're not from the ghetto, just pray. You're a human being. You have to pray. You have to pray. Come, Pop. You have to pray. Constantly pray. Pray for your family. Pray for your friends, pray for your community, pray for Jamaica, pray for America, pray for Canada, pray for the UK, pray for Russia, Germany, the Caribbean islands. You have to pray for the world because we're not living in some easy time. Like up the life, guys. You have to constantly praying because as you step out of your door, something bad can happen to you. Even if you're in your house, something bad can happen to you. You know how much people in them house and stray bullet come and kill them? You have to constantly pray. You just pray. Look, not going to say everybody's relationship will be perfect with Christ, but pray. He will always hear your prayer. Pray. Can't stop stress that you pray. If you want to do something, if you want go to the bathroom, pray. Nothing beat prayer. Excuse me. You have to pray. Teach your children how to pray as small as they are. Teach them how to pray. Put aside a day that you worship. Sometimes you don't even take up your phone. I say that on that day, don't take up your phone. Your phone is a distraction. Say nobody can get to you on that day because that is your worship day. Put aside a day for Jesus because every day of the week we have it for ourselves. Put aside a day for Jesus. And that day you pray. You don't have to go to a physical church, but if you want to go to a physical church, nothing, that is fine. That is quite fine. You put aside a day and you pray and you worship and you cry to God. And you say you make it come from your belly bottom. Your praise and your worship come from your belly bottom and your heart. And you will see that God will never leave you or forsake you. Because you see, your children can leave you and forsake you. Parents can leave you and forsake you. Friends can leave you and forsake you. But you see, God was with us before we were even created as humans. You understand? God was with us before we were even created, and He has never leave us one day. You see, the day that He leave us, we will not like it. He has never leave us, no matter how far we feel from Him. No matter if them are some people antichrist, He never leave us. He will never leave us. You have to be faithful. You understand? Hey, stop. Come here. Come go to your bed. He will never leave us or forsake us. You have to give thanks and pray. You see, as small as Him might be, come like this. Clasp Him hands and pray. Pray with Him. Say, thank you, Heavenly Father, for another day. Thank you for life. Thank you for guidance and protection. Thank you, Lord, for everything that you have done for me. Every one of the blessings you have placed in my life. Yet teach them how to pray as young as they might be. That will never leave them. Teach them. You will never go wrong, because you, once you give your child back to Christ, you don't have to worry. Because one thing, He takes good care of His children. Clean them up. He takes good care of His children. Come, Pops. Come. Clean you up. Time to clean him up, guys. Not on camera. That would be inappropriate. What? Boyfriend of me, you know? Jesus Christ. Turn on the light.
No, the light to eat.
No, the outside light. Turn on the light now. Turn on the outside light.
The western on driving now.
Okay. Guys, my brother was in the dark, sitting down. I didn't know that he was out there, so I was shocked. Yeah, guys, you have to give God thanks, man. You have to give Him thanks every day. Give Him thanks. Even when you're walking, going to the bus stop, you can whisper a prayer. Anywhere you're at, you see, that's one thing I love about God, you know. You see, you can be anywhere, you give thanks to Him, and He will hear your prayer. Pray for your children, don't forget your children. Pray for them and pray for your family. Pray for your friends. Come, Pops. Pray for them. Pray for Jamaica. Can you see Jamaica? How things are happening? We're a Christian country. Some things not supposed to be happening in our country, but you see the devil, he came to kill, steal and destroy. They have to be very mindful. Very mindful, guys, and careful. Pray. Don't stop praying. No matter how it gets hard or how you get frustrated, He will hear your prayer. But sometimes our timing is not God's timing. And sometimes we want things to hurry up and get done our way. And if it don't get done our way, we'll curse. And say, God, you're not hearing me. God, you're not hearing me. He hears every prayer that you pray. Just do good and keep safe, you know? Because it's one thing with God, He will never leave us or protect. God is good, you know. Alright. So God is good. Come. Let me put on your pampers, child. God is good. You see, if God can do it for me, He can more than do it for you. And I'm tired to stress that. God is not an easy God. God timing, it is not our timing, and we have to understand that. He is the creator. He is the mighty God. He is the God of Daniel. He's not going to crumble to our timing. We're just His creation. We're just His creation. Compass. We're just His creation, guys. We can't tell God what to do or when is our timing. Alright, okay. Yes, let me button the thing. Yes. Yeah, we have to wait on His timing. Our timing is not that timing. His timing is perfect. His timing is perfect. So we can't tell God what to do. He knows best, and He will always take care of His children. So we can't rush God. Look, I remember I was going through my season of drought. And I tell you, nothing is not going my way. The world coming like it's against me. I pray. Come, leave that alone, Pops. Leave that alone, don't touch that. I pray. Pray. And everything is happening for everybody around me. Everything just keep on happening for everybody around me. And I said, Lord, when is my time? Lord, when is my time? And then I usually say, God, what kind of wickedness me do so? Because I'm going through my trials and tribulations. Right? Going through it, you know, guys. Going through it. The pressure was getting worse. I was going through and I said, God, when is my time? Things just keep on happening for everybody around me. Except me. I'm like, God, I'm waiting. And then in the back of my mind, I knew that God must have a plan for me. He must have a plan for me because, you know, everybody getting blessing. Everybody getting blessing. I'm like, God, what is wrong with me? Help me, God. And I did wait. I waited up my storm, and I was happy for everybody. Me, I'm a person. I will be happy for everybody, even if I'm going through my own storm. Give thanks to everybody same way. Pray for everybody same way. Because my day must come. My day must come and my day will come. But just wait on God. Wait on God. The Spirit start leading me. Look, you see? You will know when the Spirit is leading you, you know. You can tell if it is not just the Spirit. God's Spirit is leading you. Pray. That's how you can tell. Pray. Pray now. Pray. If you can't pray out loud, write it down in a little book, a prayer book, or a piece of paper, write it down and put it in your Bible. And then you will just see things start unfolding. Unfolding. Yes. Look, you have to just give thanks. Even in a storm, give thanks. You will never go wrong. Look, everybody go through their storm, you know. The rich man, the poor man, the in-between man, they go through their storm. Probably it's not the same storm. Probably my storm is financial. Your storm is mental, spiritual. Everybody go through their own storm. Every single body. So nobody lives a perfect life without any struggle. But my struggle just different from your struggle. Right? Everybody go through their own struggles. My struggle just might be different from your struggle. But always remember God and keep on praying. Pray, pray, pray. Pray, pray, pray. Just pray. Even when you don't feel like to pray, pray. Because you see, all those prayers, they go somewhere. Pray. Can't stop stress that pray. Look, I've been through a lot, you know, guys. A lot as a young person. As a young individual, I've gone through a lot. So I'm not mature as in age wise, but I have matured through experience. So I know when I say to pray what I mean. So prayer. Another thing, guys, I remember when I was just going to school and getting some things started out. Somebody turned to me and said, he wants to go to him playing. He wants to go to his playing. So I remember somebody turned to me and said, why you want to go back to school? You're supposed to you're being selfish. You're not supposed to want to go to back to school. You're supposed to focus on your child. Like more than one person said the same thing. And I didn't react at the same time. But I'm saying in my mind, Shani, if you don't push yourself, how are you going to be a better person for your child? I sit down and I think about everything. Shani, how are you going to push yourself for your child to have a better life? I sit and think that, look, if I don't push myself from now to give my child a better life, we will never get a better life. We will have the same struggles and the same experience I had in my life. Or how am I going to prevent that? And the answer is to better yourself. Or how am I going to better myself? Go to school, get an education, and so I can be able to provide for my child financially, and then everything will come afterwards. But if I don't push myself from now for him to have a better life, how am I going to help him when I'm old, when I'm 80, 70? I can't help him that time because I waste. I waste my years and say, this happened to me. I'm not going to do this, that. You have to push yourself. Young mothers, young fathers, push yourself for your child. You're not doing it for yourself anymore. You're doing it for your child. People are going to come and they're going to criticize and they're going to bring you down. They're going to say everything bad about you. Everything that you can think of, they're going to say it. Everything, all when it's not true. They're going to come and tell lies on you. They're going to come and try to belittle you. They're going to do everything under the sun and say negative thing. But you know what you want. Look, the only way for us in the inner city to make it out is through education or through our skills. Because not everybody's is going to be academic. Like academics is going to be their strong suit. Some people have skills. Them can come here, them can do makeup, them can do nails, and that's how they're going to uplift themselves. Look, we have to keep on doing this for our generation, our younger generation. Stop putting yourself. I'm not doing this for my glory. I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for him to have a better future, and I'm just going with God. You know, from I was very young, I knew what I wanted to do, and to see that God is helping me to fulfill what I want to do. You know how I feel? I'm so grateful, yet so humble and honored for God to be able to help me. A lot of people, they just wanted a little bit of opportunity and it just didn't care. A lot of people, so I'm very honored. I have to big up all, I have to big up God, I have to big up Auntie Dana, the Planka Nation, I have to big up Jamaicans, non-Jamaican. I have to constantly big up everybody because you guys made this possible. You guys made me. And that's why when I have the power to, I want to help young people. I want to help persons, the old, the babies, the college, the high school. I want to help people and give back because I knew when I didn't have it. I knew when I was struggling, and this will never leave me. This will never leave me because I've been through it. Struggles, I've been through it. Critiques, I've been through it. Bring down, I've been through it. Everything, I've been through it. These things will never leave me. And sometimes in life, we have to look at our struggles as blessings. Because if you didn't go through it, you wouldn't learn to appreciate what God has in store for you. If He didn't give us something to struggle about, we wouldn't learn to appreciate what we have. So give thanks. All in our struggles, give God thanks. It's hard, yes, it's hard, but give God thanks. Give God thanks in our struggles because our struggles are going to make us stronger. Child, come. Give God thanks. Give God thanks, guys. I have to give God thanks in everything that we do. Come on, child. Give God thanks in everything that we do because every struggle is there to make you a better person. Okay? Been through it. Look, I've been getting fight from I know myself. Fight. People just constantly fighting me. Fight. People will look on you and don't like you, and that's a real thing. People will look, they don't know you, they don't know what you have been through, but they will just look at you and say they don't like you. You need to get to know people and get to know who they are before you can judge them. Because I'm not going to tell any lie. At first, when anybody meets me, I'm not going to just, you know, I'm not going to be open until you get to know me. And I think everyone is like that. Right? You're not just going to see somebody, then you start telling them, they would have to be on a journey and start. Child. They will have to be on a journey and start being on your journey. You understand? And then you can start opening up to them. Yes, guys, that's the honest truth. You can't just judge somebody on the first appearance and say, I don't like that person. No, get to know the person. Why is the person like this? Some people go through some stuff. You can't imagine that person go through some stuff. You could never imagine. Life of the life, guys. Thank you. Struggles. People go through it, man. People go through struggles. That's why you're not supposed to be so quick to judge. Don't be quick to judge because you never know what somebody's going through. One time a friend of mine told me, be very careful what you say to someone, because you never know if that person is on the last brick of either committing suicide. And that's the honest truth, and that stuck with me. It stuck with me till now. Because sometimes people go through things inwardly, but you will never notice it. Because a lot of people that struggle with their struggles internally than come to be somebody, than come and tell everybody their burdens and their problems. Some people struggle with stuff, and that one bad comment that you made could be to the detriment of someone. Yes? So be very careful what you say to people. If you don't, if it's not something good, don't bother say it. If it's not something to uplift the person or to uplift the situation or whatever the case might be, you have no reason to say it. Sometimes it's better you just shh and go on, move on. So be very careful what you say to people, because you'll never know, right? Some people can be so horrible to each other, so horrible. Like why? And then you have some people projecting what they have been through on someone else. So they start projecting the same hurt, the same anger on someone else. But that person did you no harm. That person did you no harm. Go and go sleep, man. I want to sleep. Yes, go sleep. You know, be very careful what you say to people, because it can be to the detriment of others. It can really be. And another thing, when you have a child, we need to break out of this mentality. Stop calling the children some names. If you ever hear some parents call their children when they're angry, look, look. It's so you're so amazed that a mother could even say that to their child. Look, we need to break out of that. Stop doing that, because you see, anything that you would say, it will be in the realm spiritually, and it will be there. So sometimes some parents call them boy children thief or bad man or whatever, and then when they grow up they are what you say, and then you wonder, I did such a good job growing them. How did they? This is what you say to the children. Stop saying some things that you can't go before God and say it. Stop doing it. I remember when my baby was much younger, and he cry worse than this, and I usually say, my little doctor, stop the noise, no? Or my little engineer, stop the noise, no? My little lawyer, stop the noise. And my mommy will say, stop saying, stop. Like, she would say, stop saying that. I'm like, mommy, the reason why I'm saying it, because everything that you say, it will come to pass. Child, it will come to pass. So, uplift your child. Sit some words that will be uplifting to them. You know, instead of say, little rude child, stop do that. So my little doctor, stop doing that. You know, it might sound weird, but it's something good. Let them know from they're small that they have the potential to be anybody that they want to be. Anything that they put their mind to, they have the potential to do it. Yes, you have the potential. Yes, the potential. Yeah, you have to tell them. You have the potential to do it. Right? Hello. Good night, everyone. Good night. Why you want to grab the phone? They have the potential to do anything. So uplift them, your grandchildren, your children, uplift them and say, you know, instead of saying some bad things like rude and call them naughty, they're just curious, you know. Most of the time they're curious and they don't know what they're doing. So it's for us as adults to help guide them. They're just born. They're not going to know what exactly to do and what is wrong and what is wrong and what is right. We have to tell them, look, that is not right, but we're not supposed to, you know, try to bash them or anything, because they're just children. We were once like them, and I think that most adults forget that we were once like them, even worse than them. Sometimes we're so curious, you know. So let's just be positive. It's good to be positive. It's nice to be positive and uplifting. Uplift our young people. Uplift our brothers and sisters. Help make the world a better place. It can be done if we start with ourselves, which is the man in the mirror. When you look in that mirror, you are the person in that mirror. Start with yourself, and you will see that just because you started, somebody else saw you and said, look, I want to be just like this person. And then the trend will go on. It will continue. Start with yourself. Sorry, my phone died. Start with yourself, guys. Start being the better version of yourself. Start being the best you can be. Over time, you will become perfection. Just try. You will become so a part of you that you don't have to try anymore. Okay? It's nothing's wrong to be good. Nobody wants to be good now. Everybody wants to be bad. Nobody wants to be good. Everybody wants to be bad because I guess it's on trend. But don't follow the trend all the time. Leave that trend alone and be positive and good. Motivate others. Help others to be motivated. Help them to bring out their best qualities. Help them to bring out their best qualities. You know? Yeah. I get a lot of backlash, you know? A lot of persons think I'm stupid or a fool because I give people a lot of chances. Look, I believe if I love you or I like you or whatever the case might be, I can't just unlike you and I can't just unlove you. Probably I don't give you that much attention that I used to give you or whatever the case might be, but I can't just hate you. It's very weird for me to hate somebody that I claim that I love or like. So I give them a lot of chances, and yes, sometimes it backfire on your face, backfire in your face, not on your face, backfire in your face, and it don't seem to worth it. But God continuously giving us grace and mercy, and He continues to forgive us. So we must can do it, because if we learn to forgive each other, He can forgive us because we extend our grace and mercies to others. So He can forgive us. But if you don't want to forgive somebody and you have them up in your heart, you know, and you can't let go, how you expect God to forgive you? How you expect God to forgive you? You have to learn to forgive people. It's hard. Look, it's hard. One of the hardest things is easier said than done, but I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I remember I was so hurt and bitter towards an individual, and I found myself letting go, right? And I'm the happiest that I have ever been. Let go. It's hard. Yes, some people stab you in your back and you remember everything. You remember when you really need them and they didn't show up and you're always there for them. You remember that person steal from you. You remember that person lie to you. You remember that person cheat on you. You remember that person to do some horrible things to you. Treated you bad, horrible. But you have to let go. Let go of that hurt and that pain because of you. You're doing it for yourself. You might not see it now, but the next 5 years, the next 3 years, you will see that it was beneficial to you. Because sometimes God wants to bless us. God wants to bless us and bless us in our but true. We have this hatred in our heart. You can't just harass. You can't just pierce through the hatred and just bless us. We need to let go for the best of the best thing for ourselves is to let go. It's hard. It's not easy, especially when somebody betray your trust, when somebody hurt you. Let go. Let go. If God can forgive us of our sins that we commit every day, daily, we must can let go. It's hard. It's hard. I'm not going to lie, and it's a process. You just don't let go overnight. It's a process, but start the process, and you see that along the way it gets easier. Let go. Let go, and you will see. Let go. You know? Don't have people in our heart. Let us. You see, your heart, it should be so clean and pure. Let it be clean and pure, and just nothing bad in it. Your heart. Let it be clean and pure. Your heart should be clean. Let go of the unforgiveness. Let go of the hurt. Let go of that childhood trauma. Let go of that trauma. Let go. Let go. Nothing is wrong with letting go. It's hard. It is very hard, but let go. Let go. It's for the best of you. It's really hard. It's not the easiest thing. It took me a while to let go, but I did eventually. And then I saw God start working. I saw God start working. Yes, let go. Yeah, we just need to learn to love one another. Yes, he's teething, you know. Yes, he's teething. If you can see, kind of pull up the place. He was having his hand in cover the thing. He's feeding. So he has his hand in his mouth and biting. I have some infant preservative. I'm going to give him some, because that will help like to soothe his gum. So yeah. But guys, do have a blessed night. I hope you guys enjoyed this live and you guys left with something that you learn. Let go. You see, we are never too old to learn something new. We're never too late, and we don't know it all, right? I want you guys to have a blessed night. Alright, okay. Alright, talk to them, because I want to talk to them. Alright, I hope you guys have a blessed night, and I hope you guys did enjoy this live. I'm going to do some. Yes, he's talking. I'm going to do some work now. I'm going to get some work done and give him some medication, and then yes. Is that it? That's it? Okay. Alright. Good boy. Yes, they understood every word that you said. Every word that you said, they understand. You're such a good boy. So guys, do have a blessed night. I'm going to put in some work, get some stuff done, and get to bed, because I have school tomorrow. So peace out, guys. Love you. Remember to forgive and let go. I love you guys. Please enjoy your night. Do have a blessed night, and pray for everyone. Pray for the world at large. Bye.